What's going on to all the bricklayers out there? How everybody's doing out there? Welcome back to Keep It a Brick here with Lady Soul, Highly G, and myself, Cash. Today's episode is a little early, but we got something in the bag for you. So you guys stay tuned and get ready to keep it a brick. Let's rock out.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Highly G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us. Y'all better listen up closely. You know we ain't holding back. Can you feel me? Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
Yo, what's good, motherfuckers? You know what it is. It's another episode of Keep It a Brick. We on the early edition, you know what I'm saying, for Memorial Day. It's your boy, Highly G, Lady Soul in the building. Cash, only welcome back. He was not here last week, so we're going to welcome him back with the most love that we can possibly give him. So appreciate you coming back.
Yeah, we missed you, Cash.
I miss y'all. Y'all did a great job last week, man. I didn't watch it live. I didn't get a chance to, but I did go back and hear it. And y'all did a good job.
How dare you not watch us live, son of a bitch? How dare you?
I watch live when I'm not here. It's like I'm just.
I apologize. Been alone.
Shenanigans. The shenanigans. Winston was good, bro. Was good. Anyway, it is Memorial Day. It is here, the first holiday of the summer. Technically, we in the building. We here to keep it brick, y'all. We here to keep it brick. Let's get into it. Checking in. How y'all doing? Let's start with Soul. How you living? How you feeling? What's going on?
I'm good. My daughter graduates on Thursday, and I'm counting the hours down so she can stop asking me to buy things. But
congratulations.
Good.
Congrats
Yes,
on that
you.
shit. All right.
How are you guys?
So, I mean, shit. You know, we at Cash. How you living, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Last week I asked you to let me get. I needed to break right quick, man. I needed to be here today, man. I wanted to be here today, man. I told you that. I missed you guys. I'm good though. I'm cool.
Okay.
I'm good. It's Memorial Day. I was grilling. It was hotter than a bitch out there too.
Oh, nice.
I'm a griller now. Hank Hill is my middle name. Hank Hill altogether. Propane.
You got your brown sandals on? No,
I got on some say, did you have your Grill Master 3000s or no?
I got on some Nike. I don't even know what these called, but they
gotta get your brown sandals, you know.
If you ain't got on the brown sandals or the Nike Monarchs, I cannot eat your barbecue.
Now you say the Nike Monarchs. Next year I'll be 35. I actually thought about dressing up, you know, the dad shorts, the dad hat, dad t-shirt with the Nike Monarchs. So yeah.
Nike Monarchs, bro. If you ain't got the Nike Monarchs, I cannot fuck with the grill, bro. You cannot get on the grill.
I can grill a little bit though. How you doing, Ali G?
I'm okay. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm okay. I got some shit to do in a little while, probably like in another hour or so. I am today taking up a BJJ class today. If you don't know what that is, let me break it down to you. I'm taking up a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu class today. So I decided to step out my element of the normal shit of going to the gym and shit like that, because I've been on this whole little gym race for like the last couple months or so where I've just been going to the gym like nonstop. But I wanted to try and challenge myself a little differently today. So instead of going to the gym, I'm going to take my ass to a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu dojo. This is like a physical assessment just to see if I like it or if I still want to do it. One of the things I've never told anybody. I don't even think I've told y'all this. But I've always wanted to try some type of martial art, whether it been like kickboxing, boxing, Muay Thai, whatever. I always wanted to try because I've always been a fan of it, watching it. 1, 2, it always looks cool. And then 3, I wouldn't mind choking the nigga out. You know what I'm saying? Just like if necessary. If necessary.
I'm telling you, you're gonna be a triple threat. Get that?
If I may,
why not? Why not be a triple threat? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
fuck this shit.
If I may, bro, and don't take this the wrong way, bro.
Go ahead.
You listening? Well, you always on some type of side quest, bro. I like that though. I need to get more active in my goddamn life, dog. But you always got a side quest going on. I like that about you, though, bro. That's good, though, bro.
I mean,
if I see you in a movie as an extra kicking ass in the background, now I'm gonna let them know that's my dog.
Nah, you ain't gonna never see that. But you may, I mean, you know, we may be hanging out one day, and motherfucker may try some shit. You know what I'm saying? May have to put him to sleep. Let's just hope it never comes to that. Let's just hope it comes. But anyway,
I hope not.
Hope not either. Anyway, let's get on to it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the bricklayers joining us today. We, you know what I'm saying? Again, happy Memorial. Well, I ain't gonna say happy Memorial Day because that's a horrible thing to say. It's Memorial Day. Please memorize all the our fallen soldiers and people who have served this country and stuff like that. Little snippet about Memorial Day before we get into the show. Did you know that Memorial Day was technically made due to the fact that Black folks had a parade in a certain part of the city to honor the fallen who had passed away during the Civil War? Just a little bit of history for you motherfuckers out here today.
I just read that today. Yeah.
I didn't know that, and I appreciate that. But I
learned something new. Yeah.
Black people will grill to anything.
This is true.
Yeah, I don't doubt that we did that. We did that. Yeah,
I cannot deny that at all. Black people in grills, I ain't gonna say with ruckus.
Goes hand in hand.
It just goes hand in hand. It goes hand in hand. Goes hand in hand. All right. This weekend was the 5th anniversary of George Floyd's death. If you don't know who George Floyd is, then you must have been living under a rock for the X amount of years. George Floyd was the man who was killed by police officers, Derek Chauvin, who placed his knee and kneeled on Mr. Floyd's neck for over 9 minutes. There has been some speculation and talk that he may get a pardon from our Nectarine Noriega, but the state of Minnesota has stated that he owes them some time. He is not, in other words, they turned into Bonesaw and said, "You got all this time with me, you're going nowhere." Yeah.
Spider-Man.
There you go. Spider-Man. Thank you. Somebody's out here watching.
I got you, Spider-Man. The first one. Tobey Maguire,
okay. All right. Well, at least that joke didn't go in there.
No, bro.
All right. I appreciate you. His daughter is still facing bullying at school. She has been getting bullied at school for like the last couple of years and things like that. Thoughts on the whole 5 years after?
I mean, I can't believe it's been 5 years. I feel like time flew like super fast. I remember when that happened, and it's really unfortunate that his daughter is being bullied. You know, it's sad enough that the whole world saw your dad die that way, but for you to be getting bullied, like that sucks.
Yeah, you know, like you said, so 5 years ago, that was a while ago. Remember, this was one of them events that kicked off during COVID, and this really set the world divide. It made us divide, kind of. A lot of shit was going on during that time. I remember that a lot of niggardry was going on. I remember that. It's sad to say to his daughter. I wonder how old she is now. Fight
Pretty
back,
sure
mama.
she's right like 10 or something like that.
It's probably about time. She might need to go with you highly to the BJJ class. We need to be getting her some type of self-defense. We need to be trying to get her some type of help. She should be kicking ass by now. Too much bullying.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think overall, situation is completely sad. Obviously, you know, without Mr. Floyd taking the sacrifice, that we wouldn't be having a lot of these conversations that we're having today. And I think even when it comes down to his daughter and things of that sort, that, you know, let me adjust myself, but you know, it's just it sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like, she had to lose her father for us to be able to even have a conversation about diversity and inclusion and all that type of shit and equity. You know, something that should have been automatically talked about or given to African Americans and people of color when the first moment you decided to round us up and bring us over here. That's really what it is. It's no other way around that. Now, the thing about her daughter, not about his daughter being bullied, to those bullies, you're pieces of shit. I don't give a fuck if you're children or not. I don't fuck with bullies. Bullies are the worst, are like the lowest thing on the totem pole, right next to pedophiles to me. They are right there.
Yeah, they ruin lives.
They ruin lives. They make people hurt themselves and kill themselves and things of that shit. So to her, I would tell her, your daddy was a great man. Your dad was a great man. And he made the ultimate sacrifice for not only you, but for all people of color. And don't forget that. And as Cass say, fuck them. Fuck them kids. Fuck them kids.
Fuck all them kids.
Fuck all them kids. Fuck y'all.
Hey, hey, Hailey, you know what you be making shit sound so good too, bro. You be doing a good job. Appreciate that. Professor Hailey, people.
You be getting in your pastor bag. I think you be a pastor one day.
Another side quest.
Because the day I touch the pulpit, the day that motherfucker just gonna burn. I don't think it's gonna work out for me. Nah,
I mean, hey, you never know. There's a lot of pastors these days that are kind of, a little mixy.
Yeah, but not me. No. Not this motherfucker. Nah.
I say it. Send the collection plate around again.
Nah, I don't want to be that either. I don't want to be that either.
Hell no, cult leader.
Hell no.
Definitely don't want that.
I don't want to be leading the cult. I mean, unless it's like Seth Rollins. No, I'm just so
you're leading the bricklayers, I guess.
Shout out to the bricklayers too.
Shout out to the bricklayers, but let's not make it into a cult. I don't need y'all niggas walking around with tattoos of bricks in your forehead and shit.
No, it ain't even. Listen, if we are leading you guys in any way, it's just to be yourselves and always be able to express yourself, man.
I think that's the biggest thing in life, bro. Is just being you. Be you. Because there's only one you. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm about to tell y'all some real shit that I've been watching lately. That's kind of been crazy. Believe it or not, when I get high or I'm just stretching or I'm about to go to bed and there's nothing on TV, because 9 times out of 10 it's nothing on fucking TV. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I've been watching Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood lately. Just picking up on game about, I watch shit like that and I think about the kids, bro, and how when we were kids, that was who we looked at when we watched TV. You know what I'm saying? We didn't always have cable. You know what I'm saying, nigga? That was PBS was our cable. If you was poor, yeah, you was watching Zoom at 3:00 in the afternoon, getting your Zoom. You know what I'm saying? But it was things that Mr. Rogers was just saying, that was just some real shit that these kids probably need to hear. Bro, it's only one you in this world, bro. It's really only one. It's only one of you. Be the best you that you can be, and the rest of that shit will fall into place. But back to Miss, what I'm saying? Back to little Mama Floyd over there. You know what I'm saying? Of course, LeVar Burton. I'll tell you a story about that. I seen him in person one day at work. But that's
reading Rainbow.
Yeah. But yeah, aww. back to his daughter though. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, mama. Don't let them take that. Don't let them take the shine away from you.
And to the Floyd family,
yeah,
that's history now. Your family will always be a part of history now. Yeah. With what happened with Mr. George Floyd that day.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Well, that's enough of that. Enough for the sad shit. Well, let's get to the drama of the week. Papoose and Remy are back at it again in the comment section, on the shade room, on the internet.
They're just a mess. Wrap it up, you guys. Come on.
Girl. Papoose has stated that he has wrote most of Remy's raps, even the Sheether diss towards Nicki Minaj. Yeah, this is what's being said. He also accused her of having sex in the house with another woman while he was not there.
Don't count. Go ahead.
Cheating is cheating, my nigga.
doesn't count.
You said it don't count. Why?
Man to man, that does not
If
count.
I don't get, listen, as a man, if I don't get to join, it counts, nigga.
Does not
If I
count.
don't get to join, it
That's
counts.
wild.
It counts. It counts. Remy has turned around and said that Pap is lying. Obviously, he's doing this for clout. She talked about Clarissa Shields and said she was ugly and XYZ. Pap has also fired back and said that she won't sign the divorce papers.
Can I go first?
I don't give a damn.
Take the floor.
This sounds like a case of two people who really want each other back. That's what it sounds like.
That's what I was gonna say. I mean, to be honest, both of them got like the Temu version of each other.
I wouldn't
Like,
say that.
yeah,
I wouldn't say that. I
on
wouldn't say
both
the TV
sides.
versions. Listen,
the Temu versions. As far as looks, they look like the Temu versions of themselves
that's when we become
on
adults.
both sides.
As young adults, we worry about the looks and stuff. They're at the age where looks shouldn't even fucking matter. It's about being happy. It's about being, you feel me, feeling safe with the other person. For them, I could tell that they want each other back. The only thing I disagree with this whole dilemma, this whole debacle, is the women that's saying that Remy was not wrong for what she did. That's an issue with me. The accountability of you no, I'm sorry, let me change it. The audacity of you women who think like that. She was wrong. Like the one battle rapper said, Geechee Gotti said, y'all was damn near the poster child of black love when it came to us.
But
Go ahead.
I'm here for it. Go ahead, so.
But what?
But Remy, first of all, Remy just came out saying that Papoose was cheating on her, but she didn't put it out there because the whole black love thing. So if they both was cheating, then I mean they both wrong.
All I'm gonna say is,
Yes.
I don't want to be that guy. But accountability in women, I wouldn't even say that. See, I don't want to be that guy either. But accountability in people, y'all allergic to that shit.
Yeah, don't
bro.
put us all in a box.
I'm putting y'all all in the fucking box. Fuck that.
I'm going to be that guy today, so.
I'm
Women.
putting y'all all in the box. Because again, to sit up there and say that she wasn't wrong is crazy. Crazy. We ain't hear shit until she blasted it, until she did what she did. We ain't know shit, nor did we want to know. I didn't want to know what was happening behind the scenes between Remy and Pat.
No.
I didn't want to know.
You remember we had that episode when I said, I read something that said, women always say the man got them out here looking stupid. No! You told everybody. That's why you looking stupid. That's why. Listen.
Whatever. I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Listen. Before everything took, we ain't got to spend much time on this this topic. But before everything jumped off with she saying whatever he did while she was in jail, when she got out of prison, everybody loved Papoose. Women, men, all this, especially women. Y'all said that was the guy y'all wanted. Y'all wanted a guy to be like that.
But
I want to
she's saying that ain't real. It's a facade.
It doesn't seem like it. And I wanted to address one more thing you said. The ghostwriting allegations, I can fucking believe it. I believe it.
Well,
I do
that's
too.
lame. If that's the case, he should have kept that shit to himself.
No.
She didn't want to keep stuff to herself.
You didn't keep shit to yourself. That's what I was about to say. No. You gonna expose me? You trying to make me out like I'm this motherfucking villain? No, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm a ruin. You trying to ruin my shit? My life, my
They both wrong though, because they got a daughter together. They always gonna have to be involved. So they need to just
fuck
get
them
it
kids
together.
at this point.
Either
It's
way.
about me and you right now.
Oh my god!
How are
Fuck
you
the
disrespecting
kids.
me? The
Time out.
disrespect. The disrespect.
I love when we can have these debates because we always come together at the end and laugh.
No,
They both wrong? No.
She is
Because
in
if
the
a man
wrong.
If a man was called out for half of the shit Remy was called out for, y'all would be riding his ass to this day. But
Nigga,
because it's Remy
yeehaw
Ma,
all day.
and it's because she's a female, and the accountability word does not apply. It does not apply.
I didn't
And the
say all
audacity,
that now. You
and
said-
the
I did
audacity
not say that.
of females today with this situation is heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. That breaks my heart because that makes it seem like I will never have a
You're
chance.
so dramatic.
I gotta
Nigga,
be.
hold on. Time
It's
out.
heartburning.
Oh, wait a minute. What we not gonna do is make it about you now. Stop that. We not gonna do that.
Heartbreaking.
We not doing that.
I
This is
got
not
you.
about you and your goddamn love life, nigga. No. No. This is about two adults who are ruining each other's lives by sitting. This is about as bad as Drake and motherfucking Kendrick. Because they sitting up there telling each other's lies. This nigga said Pap and 6. You was a fool. That nigga said, Pap, nigga, it ain't going 6. You ain't got to worry about it. This ain't going 6. This ain't going in 6, bro. This was a 4-game sweep. Once he turned around and said that he wrote Sheether, you're done. You know the motherfucking Barbs took that and just ran with it.
Oh, they claim Nicki Minaj slid in Carissa Shields' inbox with some eyes in it. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah.
I see this on TikTok. I may not believe in DDG. I may not believe in Tory Lanez, but I believe in Papoose.
My man. I believe in Pap. I'm sorry. Pap has not shown that the character flaw is trash. It's only been Remy. Shooting a bitch in her stomach. Shot a bitch in her stomach. I can't trust you.
And it's okay. It's okay.
He shot nobody in the stomach.
Sometimes I understand
that we know of. We don't know what he's been doing behind closed doors.
Hold on. Exactly. I didn't even listen. I didn't even know that the nigga slept that nigga until Pap told us that he slept the nigga. Gangsters move in silence like the word lasagna. like, that's all I'm saying.
I guess, guys.
Hey, it's okay, ladies.
Yeah, hashtag I stand with Pap.
Hashtag us too. That's all I'm gonna say. Hashtag
I understand, ladies, that sometimes you have to leave home. You want to go get it out your system, but do understand that y'all be wrong sometimes. That's it. Not all the time. Sometimes.
I always believe in this thing right here. It's not
no, she's like I said, they're definitely. I just feel like they both in the wrong for different shit.
Hold on. It's not you right. It's not what you do. It's how you motherfucking do it. That's it. That's how you do it.
We love y'all, ladies.
City Girls is down. I'm just letting y'all know.
Let's say a prayer for them. I hope they figure it out.
Real G's look in silence like lasagna.
City Girls are down.
He got to think about it. Look at you. You have to think about it. Look at John Redcore had to think like lasagna. What the fuck? Yeah, motherfucker.
You do not pronounce.
You do not use the word G in lasagna. You don't. You don't use the word G. Hey, that's a silent G in lasagna.
Lasagna.
That's what you're gonna call it, right? You're right, lasagna. You don't want to call it lasagna. It's lasagna. G is silent, my man. So keep it G. That's what we tell motherfuckers. This is why you be quiet. That was from the great Lil Wayne. If you know, you know.
I mean, I just hope they don't get back together because they're gonna look real silly.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. You can't go back now. The bridges are burnt.
no going back.
You can't go back. Once you done exposed her for who she was, you can't go back. Maybe you can slide the block one time.
Let's hope not.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, Kid Cudi was testifying this week in Diddy's trial. He talked about his relationship with Cassie, how somebody broke into his house, burnt his car up. They locked this poor dog in the closet, hit the dog. I'm like, damn, this is some crazy shit. He said that he felt like that he was played by Cassie, though, in the testimony and things like that, that he was played the same way that Diddy was played. There was also a lot of people within our music community, the hip hop community, that came out and spoke out against Cudi. You know what I'm saying? Saying that he was wrong. Kanye West said he was wrong for testifying in so many words of his fashion. You also had the motherfucker who shouldn't be on Twitter tweeting motherfuckers calling niggas rats, Young Thug. Yeah,
I know. Shut up. Like,
thoughts.
I don't know why they would say that he's a rat. Like, first of all, does Kid Cudi look like the type that's following street code? I don't fucking think so. So that's number one. Number two, how is he being a rat by saying what the fuck happened to him? It's his truth. It ain't like he snitched on somebody else or something. Like, it's just silly.
He ain't
talking about. Really need to go sit his ass down.
It don't matter.
Can we get that comment up, John? John Redcorn's comment. I need to ask a question.
Lock her up for messing with the.
What? Hold on. What is that? What is that? She was messing with a dog?
Well, the guy who turned around and they was fucking with Cudi's dog when they locked the dog in this closet or some shit like that and hit the dog.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck that dog. Listen. About my people. What's up, Bricklayers? Here I go. I don't know if this really classify him as being a snitch in my book. I don't know if the case where people go to court or have to go to court, they have to testify. That's all of those are under the label of being a snitch. I don't know if that applies here. I really don't. You know, sound like he was taking off for Diddy in most parts, ain't it?
I mean, to some extent, yes. But here's the deal on all of
kind of.
That nigga is not a gangster rapper. He is not in the street. He has no street code, no street affiliation. And if he does have street affiliation, it's only because of who he knows when he was younger and who he hangs out with. Nigga, he is not a snitch. He's a civilian. He was subpoenaed to testify. And he did his civilian duty, which was to give the police information. Now, however you may feel about that, Young Thug and Kanye West and the rest of you fucking niggas that be out here faking it. Only motherfucker that ain't faking it is technically Thug. And I'm like, yo, you shouldn't even be saying anything about a rat or any cases on social media. Somebody take this man's phone away. You don't think niggas can't go back and see deleted tweets?
He's begging, take me back to jail. Like, knock it off.
Girl, talking about
say that shit to your homies on the phone or something.
Worry about the nigga. Look. Worry about the nigga that you feel like ratted on you. You can't do that though. Because if you do that, you're going back to jail. Bro, be happy, bro. Be happy. Be happy. But for Cudi, he did what he had to do. I'll be testifying too if a motherfucker broke in my shit, try to blow my car up. The fuck? I don't know you, nigga.
All over a bitch. He was
all
just
over
dating.
some bitch that you letting get pissed on and shit, and letting other niggas fuck. You gonna do that to me?
That's the crazy part to me. So I'm just wondering: was Diddy more mad because he didn't get to watch? Was Diddy more mad because he didn't get to watch, or what? Why are you mad? She was fucking everybody else anyway. What's the difference?
Cash. I wasn't here for last week, guys.
We know.
Women, I'm sorry, today's y'all episode. What's Cassie's husband's name? We don't know. I don't care.
We don't care.
Stop saying Alex Pine, Mr. Pine. You are not a strong.
Fine. F-I-N-E.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a strong man. You're a dumb one. Once I found out all the little shit she was involved in, I don't give a fuck about her past, none of that. It matters. That matters. Because she would never be perceived as the same girl that we once perceived her as. Perception is reality.
Even if she just got 30 million?
She's nasty. I like them nasty, but she's nasty. You feel me? I just wanted to put.
You don't think she didn't tell him all this shit before? I mean, if she was smart, she probably should have told him every single detail. He was around.
I honestly think he was. If I'm not mistaken, that was Diddy's trainer at one point in time.
Oh,
they were both training both of them. He got fired. When he got fired, he took Cassie with him. and then what, nigga, what?
I'm back, man. I'm back. So he's a McDonald's chicken tender, honey mustard barbecue, tender dick ass white. He white, right? White man. What? I'm done.
I honestly believe he made her soup.
Everyone deserves love. I mean, damn.
Yeah,
Not
they
everybody.
do.
Oh, hoes delete their wholeness all the time and get wiped up. I don't understand why this is a surprise today.
Yet men
like, come on now.
for some reason.
This was supposed to be classified information that the world was not supposed to get a hold to. When this shit came out, so as a woman, come on, keep it playing with me, mama. Keep it a brick with me. As a woman, when the information came out, that didn't make you look at her differently. Like,
no, I literally last week I said she deserved to go to jail too.
They were accomplices.
They were accomplices. I feel like, but in the same token, I mean,
fuck them. That makes you look at a woman different. You said, do you think she told in the beginning? If it wasn't his,
this is a city high moment. So
this is. They don't know. They don't know, bro. They don't know. What would you do if your son was at home?
I don't know. Shit.
On a bedroom floor because he's hungry. And the only way to
feed him is
my
God,
with a man for a little bit of money. That nigga. Prince, I appreciate that.
Stupid. And the last that needs to be saying anything in this whole situation is Kanye West. Last nigga that needs to be saying anything. Shut the fuck up, Kanye. You was just online talking about you wasn't going to be anti-Semitic no more. Shut the fuck up. Another nigga that needs his phone taken away.
Hey. We made Kanye the way Kanye is.
No, Kanye made the way himself.
No, because we gave Kanye all this praise. Listen. We told Kanye he was a genius. We made Kanye feel like he was God at one point.
Nigga, we said you were a musical genius, nigga. We didn't.
The people did it.
Listen, we said you were a musical genius. No one told you to come out and go, you know what? I'm gonna stop taking all medicine and just go off the deep end and talk about the Jews. No one saying that.
Listen,
right, we. Right.
People.
Nigga, now we rich now and shit.
People. Grandma, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We fed his ego. No, we
I definitely was not in that. He fed his own goddamn ego with his bullshit.
Shit, he let the white folks feed his ego.
He needs to be held accountable. Just like you want everybody else to be held accountable, Kanye West needs to be held accountable as well for his behavior.
Absolutely. Anyway, let's move on. Here's the deal. I want to shout out Grim real quick. Shout him out. He had sent me something earlier today. And I was like, yo, this is such a great topic that I felt like we should, because I don't think we ever really talked about this before in this capacity. And I just felt like, yo, let's get it in. So Ryan Davis was on the Breakfast Club. This wasn't recent. This was probably like maybe sometime this year, maybe last year or something like that. But he talked about his relationship with his mother. And he talked about how, you know, he had this childhood trauma and stuff like that. So the question was talking about confronting your parents about your childhood trauma and then their responses. So my question to you is, to y'all, to the panel, have you ever, and y'all too in the audience, chime in. Have you ever confronted your parents about your childhood trauma and what was their response? Anybody
I have
go first?
Confronted my mom, and she kind of laughed it off like it wasn't trauma, which is what I was expecting because she's very like, she don't like that's crybaby shit. So I didn't expect it to go any other way, but I did. I mean, shit. That's why I got the trauma. I mean, unless our parents are gonna do the work, I don't think they're gonna accept it.
Cash, have you?
You know, it's certain shit, you know, you feel as though you shouldn't, let me not overstep my boundaries as a child, even as an adult. You know, I don't think I ever, you know, I only had my mom growing up the little short period of time I was there. I moved out at an early age, but I never really confronted her about something. If I may be ignorant, the only thing I ever confronted her about really was, we used to ask for McDonald's. You always said it was food at the house, but now you got all these grandkids and they get whatever they want. That was trauma. I was hungry too. I didn't want the shit at the house. If that's can that be trauma? Keep it G now.
No, nigga.
That is trauma.
I'm over here on the real trauma, and you're talking about goddamn McDonald's.
McDonald's, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
If that's not a trauma, I have never confronted nor my mom nor my dad. I never even. If it's gonna be anybody, it's gonna be my dad. While me and him have to have a real face to face and have a real conversation.
Hold on, I'm gonna highlight this comment right here by John Redcorn. He says, they gaslighted me saying it's disrespectful, and somehow I'm being ungrateful. Word.
Facts.
I can feel that. So I'm gonna say this: I've talked to both of my parents about it. My mom, when I explained to her, was, she was a little bit more, it turned out apologetic, but then it kind of turned into some gaslighting type shit. You know what I'm saying? It turned into, as Ryan Davis said, so the response would be like, well, I guess I was just a bad parent, or I was just a horrible parent. And it's
your life was so bad.
Like, your life was so horrible. And I'm like, no, it wasn't that, but it was my experience. Like Ryan said, and this I think was the greatest thing he said in that statement was, no, this was my experience with you, though. This was my experience with you. And I'm explaining that, and I'm being vulnerable in this moment to explain to you what kind of experience I've had with you. You know what I'm saying? But my mom, and she was kind of on that tip, but she was still a little bit apologetic. She started crying a little bit and shit like that. But at the same time, even though she was crying and things like that, I felt like it was nothing for you to cry about, because she felt like, I just failed you as a parent. And I'm like, it's more than just failing me as a parent. It's being there when I need you to be there and showing up at those certain moments in time. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going through distress or doing like that, instead of just being, all right, closed off. You know what I'm saying? Because that can it goes into the children, and then it's kind of like a marine cycle. If you put a whole bunch of pollutants in the water, right? The fish feed off of whatever is in the water. Now the fish become contaminated. With the fish being contaminated, motherfuckers that eat the fish die, because why? The goddamn fish is contaminated. So it's just like this crazy ass cycle. And so it's weird. Now with my dad, on the other hand, he was just more or less like, well, son, what do you want me to do? Like, I don't what do you want me to do? That was this and that was that. And I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get it. And that's okay, because you're going to come across that type of situation where they don't get it and they don't understand why it's like that. So
I got a question. When you say they don't get it, well, growing up as a child, some of the things that we always wanted or things of that nature, and they never did it for us or something like that. Does that count? Because what if they doing it out of, you don't really need this. It's not a necessity to you. But you
don't look at it like that.
Yeah.
I don't look at traumas like that. Like, I wanted this toy, and so since my dad didn't buy me a big wheel, I am going to be hurt for the next 50 years because that nigga didn't buy me no motherfucking big wheel. No, it's more or less of the fact of, you are my father or you're my mother, and I come to you and for guidance, love, and protection. Right? I come to you for guidance, love, and protection, yet you're not providing that guidance, love, and protection. You are providing something that is unhealthy, anger, you know what I'm saying, whooping my ass, those type of things. Not saying that whooping ass is a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? It can be, because it can damage a child in certain aspects. So those are traumas. Those moments when your parents get frustrated at you. You trying to do math work and shit. You just skipping numbers and her ass nigga. It's fucking 3 on the paper.
Oh my God.
Nigga, that's trauma.
That's my ass out.
That is
so
trauma,
bad.
bro. Instead of her like,
I don't understand.
Right.
What the fuck they come from?
And listen, because it affects you, because again, it affects you. And this is how it affects you. You become that same parents. You start using the same shit.
To an extent.
To an extent, yes, but you still go in that same tool bag and use them tools that was used upon you. You do. We all do. I do this shit with my nephew all the time. I've noticed it. I'm like, bro, that's the same shit. Exactly. Same game, just new motherfucking players every fucking time.
See, I had a moment earlier today with my oldest son, and I was like, I told him, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I said, man, I know y'all don't hear me say that enough. You feel me? But I want to say thank you. I want to be that parent, and plus, y'all need to hear that from me sometime. And that was just a self-reflection because I was like, I don't know if I really heard thank you a lot from my mom growing up. You hear me? But I wanted to let them know thank you. Because you change certain behaviors. You feel me?
Right.
Even what you get passed down, the knowledge that's passed down to you, you tweak and you use it to where you need it to be.
You should. The key thing on that, not to cut you off, is you should be doing that.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily always true though, because you get frustrated at times too. And all that shit goes out the window. And then you go back to the shit that you used to, that you know that's gonna get you the results. Listen.
Yeah. I think for me, like once you have kids, you know, I would say this. Once you have kids, I definitely give my parents more grace and understanding than I did before, because I'm like, shit, I'm at the age that I thought they should have had it all together and I don't. So it's like they were just doing the best they could with what they had. So I give them more grace and understanding in that regard. But in the same token, you gotta accept that though, that you didn't know and it wasn't right, you know. But
it's kind of the game
gotta
of
live and learn. I don't know.
It's kind of that game where, you know, parents. We spoke about this before. Yeah. Where when they become grandparents, it's like they got it together now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Mm-hmm. So can we actually fault them for, you know, some of those? I'm not gonna say all of them. I'm gonna say some of those traumas that we went through with them. To some
extent, you're right. Yes. You can't fault them for certain things. Like, yeah, you couldn't buy me this. That's totally understandable. We didn't have the money. You know what I'm saying? You weren't, you know what I'm saying? No, you didn't teach me how to be fiscal, fiscal responsibly, because hell, only thing you fucking knew was how to survive.
True.
Right? But you ain't got your shit together. Let's look at the big picture, because now we looking at the lens at this point. Let's look at the big lens.
No, you don't have your shit. We gotta look at the bigger scope though. That's the bigger scope.
Hold on, this is the bigger scope. You don't have your shit together, and you had me. You brought me in this world. I didn't ask to be here. Go ahead, bro.
Got to. Sometimes they ain't ask for your ass to be here either. You feel me? Like,
that nigga.
Listen, I don't know.
I was thinking that in my head too.
Then guess what, bro? Then guess what? Then guess what? Then wrap that shit up, my nigga. Wrap it up, suck it up, do something with it. Wrap it up and suck it up.
I think as a grown adult, a maturing man, because I'm still mature at this age. Yeah. You feel me? Now, we ain't trying to make you cry either, bro. It's just sometimes we need to speak on some real shit.
No,
this some real shit we should be speaking on.
Listen, sometimes here on Keep It a Brick, let's keep it real. A lot of times we talk about entertainment, cultural shit, viral shit, and this is some real shit. We don't get those chances to have those real conversations with y'all and stuff like that, which we want to do. This is just how we weave shit in. You know what I'm saying? With these real conversations. You know, we ain't trying to make you cry. We ain't trying to put you on the therapist couch, but we got to be vulnerable with y'all in some aspect.
Yeah.
I want to just add this. Like I was saying, being a maturing man now. Yeah. Looking back, dog, half of the traumatic shit that we probably did go through was our fucking fault. Half of us was some badass kids, and our parents ain't know what to do.
My nigga, I don't think that contributes to trauma. My behavior ain't just because I'm a badass kid. I can't accept that. I can't accept the fact that just because I'm a little bit misguided. nigga. So I'm the nigga that turned around and threw the stick in the fucking wheel.
You just said whippings can be bad and good at the same time, right? Would you agree? You said that?
Yeah, agree.
Okay. If this child, if you know your child is bad and you're not beating his ass, what he's going to go through in his life because he has no structure, he has no type of, you feel me, no sense of, following direction. That's traumatic too because he was never taught that. So the things that happen to him is going to be very traumatic because of his experiences as a child. Now, what I'm saying is that as an adult, sometimes, bro, we have to take it. We have to accept accountability for the way we grew up a little bit, and the way we handle shit, bro.
Go ahead, so she got her hand up.
I mean, I just want to say, like, I wouldn't say it's bad. A lot of those fucking kids had ADHD, autism, all kind of shit, not diagnosed. So it wasn't that they were bad. The parents just didn't know how to handle that. So I'm not going to accept that just because I was bad.
Listen, it's not the kids' fault that they was doing cocaine in the 80s. It's not the kids' fault.
That's shit. Crack babies and everything else. That's not the kids' fault.
Exactly. No one told you to motherfucking listen to Rick James and to the motherfucking line and say, you know what, I'm gonna go in there and go do the horizontal mambo, and then 9 months later, here I come.
You got a baby.
I didn't ask for that.
All in all, what I'm trying to get is like, how many times have you went to your parent or your parents and you apologize for the way that you were as a child?
To be honest with you, hundreds of times. Because I know that I was not the perfect child as an adult. I know raising me wasn't easy. But you played a hand in that as when you raised me. My experience with you is what raised me.
Yes. The environment.
The environment. Hold on. Let's see what this question is right here. We got a question. When you're growing up, when is it your responsibility to? That's a good question.
That's a very good question.
Wait, because I'm lost. When is your responsibility to what? To apologize to your parents? To what? Let me get the follow-up. Let me get the follow-up to that. All
right,
Grim, let me get a follow-up, Grim.
Cash, but parents also need to give us guidance. That's their exactly. And not only is it their responsibility to their child, because that's their child, it's also the responsibility to society and culture to take over. It's also, like, I'm gonna say this, it's also responsible for culture as well, because of the simple fact. And what I mean by this, I don't mean by this and that. I mean by I got a kid out there too. So how you raise your fucking kid affects my fucking kid. Mm-hmm. Get your shit together.
No, I can't give you that all the way.
Most bullies are being bullied at home. That's a whole nother topic we can have. Mm-hmm. So it plays into everything and it affects everyone. It's not just like one thing.
That's why I always tell everybody, yes.
What's up? I want to answer John, then I'm gonna go back to Grim because Grim followed up for me. John, how many times in life have you reflected like my mom done tried to tell me this and I didn't want to listen?
Exactly.
They give us a lot of guidance, bro. They give us a lot. We just don't want to accept it. When we get to that age where they say you get to smelling yourself, you feel me? Are you feeling like you know everything, bro? Bro, those are the times where we are getting taught those lessons, but we're not.
I'm gonna tell you just like this, bro. And this is the realest thing I always think about when I come to those type of situations. It's not what the message is, bro. It's how the message is fucking delivered. Exactly. And with parents, they don't deliver the message in the best way. You put it, look, most of us done grew up in authoritarian households.
Yes.
It's a do as I say, not what you want to do. You don't have no rights, no free thought. You are literally living in fucking North Korea. You're literally living in North Korea as a child. Don't harbor the knowledge. Gear me
That's
up.
Not really like guidance. Telling me don't fucking do it. That's not guidance.
Tell me why
guidance
I shouldn't be doing this shit.
If you do this, this is the outcome. If you do this, this is the outcome. Yeah, that's guidance. You have to be. You gotta be okay with whatever happens.
I grew up.
What happens? It won't happen. Because again,
I grew up in that household. You grew up in that household We all grew up in that household when the motherfucker told you don't touch that stove.
Of course.
And it's always the you gotta let them find out on their own sometime. You feel me? I tried to tell them. They didn't believe me.
But when you tell your kid,
now.
do you say don't touch the stove because you're gonna get burned? Or you say don't touch the stove because I fucking said so?
No, you I don't know what I do. Touch the motherfucker. Do it again. I bet you won't do it again. I bet you won't do it again.
So here's the deal.
Oh, we could go all day.
We can have this conversation.
We're gonna have to do like a separate episode for this, for sure.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to come back to this.
That was a great question.
Great question.
Thank you, girl. Great question, y'all. And thank y'all for chiming in with us on this all the way around. All right, folks. It is time for the middle plug. We are at the middle of the fucking show at this point. Let's get to it. Yo, bricklayers, it's your boy Hailey G. I want to shout you guys out. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Keep It Brick. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at Keep It Brick. And if you're right here at YouTube, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, notification bell. All that shit is free. Make sure you share the podcast. Appreciate you. All right, we back in it. We running on time right now. Yeah. Let's go. We gonna knock them all out though. We got time. We gonna knock them out. Okay. Karmelo Anthony. If y'all don't know about this, not the basketball player. Let's put that out there because a lot of you motherfuckers like who the nigga that was on the Knicks. No,
the nigga that was on the Nuggets.
No,
the nigga that was on the Lakers.
The nigga that
was near Chalala. No,
I was just about to say no. But there is a black kid by the name of Karmelo Anthony who had stabbed a lacrosse player, a soccer player under their tent in the South. At one point in time, they had bailed him out. He was out on bail and things like that. He has been officially charged with first-degree murder. He will be charged with first-degree murder and tried as an adult in the fatal stabbing of Austin Metcalf. There's a lot of different talks about this. A lot of people are saying that obviously race is involved. A lot of things is being said about this situation. So let me get y'all thoughts on this horrible situation.
I mean, I would say both sides it's horrible because 2 lives are over, But I don't think it's fair that I know they're not letting him attend his graduation ceremony, which I don't think is fair. I mean, at the end of the day, he hasn't went and did his due process. Like, I feel like they're already like treating him as he's guilty without, letting him go through that process. So,
Cash.
Once you consider it, once you're labeled as the suspect in the crime, you're always guilty. You feel me? I don't give a fuck if they prove you innocent. Nigga, you still guilty, nigga. You got something, This situation is sad. Knowing that process of being charged as an adult, it's because it's not one of them he say, she says right now. Now it's you need to prove yourself to why you didn't or did do this so we can give you what we think you deserve. It's sad that, like you said, one student died, but what we were saying earlier, bullying. Because I want that to be a big part of this story, that they were bullying this man or tried to bully this kid, Karmelo Anthony, and he stood his ground. You feel me? Ultimately, somebody lost their life. But we don't know what would have happened if they would have continued bullying or trying to bully this kid.
Well, the situation was that he was in their tent, quote unquote, during a sports event. I think he was playing against them or something like that. They told him to get the fuck out in so many words. He refused. Then it got turned into something else, start getting physical. In the process of it getting physical, the young man, Mr. Metcalf, was stabbed by Mr. Anthony. That allegedly. So I think one of the things I don't think no one talks about, and I think which is a damn shame, is just like Soul said, 2 lives are over. You know what I'm saying? You have a young man. I don't know who he was. I can't say who that Mr. Metcalf was. I don't know. There was also some rumors of him using the N-word in the process of this. I don't know who he was. I don't even know neither one of them. I just know that the situation is that two people's lives are over. You have a young man who's been stabbed, and you have a young man that's more than likely going to head to prison. And the reason why I say that is because of the simple fact, as what you just said. You are guilty until proven innocent in the court of public opinion. You're already black. They already think you we're thugs anyway. I think it's just tragic overall. Because what a lot of motherfuckers really don't understand is sometimes it don't really even have to go to that. Sometimes they don't even have to get that far. Sometimes we take it that far.
True.
I'm not going nowhere where I'm just going to be ostracized or you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, like motherfucker, just if you don't want me there, cool, I'm out. Fuck you. Nigga, I don't need to be around you. I don't need to be around
go where you're celebrated, not where you tolerate.
Not where you tolerate all the time. All the time. And Wallow said it even better. I don't need 8 million motherfuckers to fuck with me to win. I don't need to be around people that bad, bro. Fuck that. I understand you was trying to make a statement. I understand that you're trying to let these niggas know you can't make me go nowhere because I get it. I'm a firm believer in sometimes being people's karma, but that was not your moment, bro. That was not your moment. And to me, maybe to you it was. But now you got to face the consequences. Sucks. And the whole thing about being tried as an adult, that ain't nothing new. Motherfuckers my cousin was tried as an adult. No lie. For robbing.
They've been doing that forever.
They've been doing that forever. They've been doing that to black teenagers who commit crimes forever. So this isn't a surprise to me. You got to try him as an adult. That's what they do. That's what they do. Anyway, next story. Tory Lanez attacker came out this week and spoke and said that it was self-defense and why he attacked Tory Lanez. He said that he attacked Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez put out a bounty on him. Also, this man is in prison for murder. But he said he attacked Tory Lanez because he believed that Tory had put out a bounty on him and was planning on hurting him. He seen Tory and he had a bulge in his pocket and suspected that Tory Lanez was going to hurt him or harm him. Your thoughts on this one?
Bullshit. I don't know. I just don't see that happening. I guess they were saying that they did have a relationship prior. Like, I guess they were like near the same area themselves and something went left, but I don't think that was the case. I feel like he's just trying to have a way out.
Well, the other story was also that he was flirting with his wife or some shit like that.
That sounds more believable than the whole thing that Tory was the aggressor. But who knows? Shit, he could have been. I don't know.
Cash?
I really don't have no say in this. I really don't know, man. You know, conspiracy. And I was gonna say I got a conspiracy for you. I heard what you said last week about conspiracies and black people and shit. I heard what you said.
Not everything is a conspiracy.
Yeah.
I do. You know what? I said that last week to say all of this though. I think he set that up. I think he set that up.
That's what I thought too. Remember, I was saying so he could get out.
Yeah, so he can get out. I'm starting to think that, bro.
Y'all done lost y'all goddamn mind.
What the fuck you mean?
Y'all done lost. Ain't nobody stabbing me 14 fucking times. It ain't that bad to get out.
But he didn't die. I mean, I feel like if a nigga trying to take you out, they're gonna take you out. They're gonna make sure they stab your ass for you to die.
Listen to me and listen to me well.
Hey, he had to make it look real, bro.
In order to stab somebody, I don't give a damn. When y'all, if God forbid it happens, if you ever have to stab somebody, that is a fucking crime of passion. That you don't just stab people.
What if you get paid enough for it though?
No, I'm not paying. Tory is not paying nobody to fucking damn near murder him. You don't know the fucking response time of police, ambulance, being airlifted, making it to the house. You don't know that.
I'm just saying, man.
I mean, shit. For all we know, It could have been, I don't know. These days, he could have some fake blood bags or something. You never know. There's so much shit you could do to make something look believable. I don't know. We won't never know. We'll never know.
We won't. But I'm telling y'all, I think I am a perfectly sane human being. I don't have his money. Got a couple dollars. I'm not paying nobody to fucking stab me. He was stabbed in the head.
All right, you made your point, Cash. I still think it's
that's what they said. All Did we see him get stabbed in the head?
We're not going to see that.
Listen, I think that's what I just think, man. I don't know, but overall, I think he is trying to make his way out. There is some new evidence that has surfaced stating that he isn't the shooter. And that's that they want to they believe that he deserves a new retrial. So we'll see how this goes. All right.
Can I say one more thing with that?
Go ahead.
You guys are not paying me to drive 100 miles per hour to hit you with a car. You guys are not doing that.
Nigga, Stone Cold Steve Austin did it. What you mean?
That was at like 15 miles per hour.
That was not. That was not 15 miles per hour when Stone Cold got hit by that car on Monday Night Raw, nigga. That was like at least 30. At least 30.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, y'all. We all here.
I'm sorry.
Anyway, question of the day for y'all. It's Memorial Day, as we know. You're at a cookout. You're at the barbecue. Which item do you take off the plate? Your options are barbecue chicken wings, baked beans, corn on the cob, collard greens, or last but not least, a grilled hot dog.
I'll go first.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Baked beans out the gate.
I was gonna say the same thing. I don't like baked beans.
What?
Take that shit off my plate.
I don't like potato salad either, so I don't like no barbecue shit. So
I need y'all black card right, motherfucking. Yeah.
My mom tells me all the time that I'm not black. I don't like black people food. I don't like none of that shit.
I don't like none of that. Y'all need your ass whooped.
You take that shit off my plate.
You need your ass whooped. You literally gonna deal with a barbecue glizzy, nigga?
I don't even like barbecue sauce, to be honest. Unless it's like on the side.
And so we agree. I'm just like Soul.
Also, real quick, we have a poll. Make sure y'all answer that again.
all I want is a hot link with a little bit of barbecue sauce, maybe some mac and cheese and some collard greens, and I'll be good. I don't need none of the other shit.
And listen,
collard greens is fucking disgusting. I'm gonna need you to go sit your ass in the corner.
Yeah, you're out of the chat.
You are on timeout. You are on timeout.
You must have had something that was dirty, that wasn't clean good or something, because
nigga must have had them glory greens in a can. That's the only way.
Exactly. With them hard ass stems, okay, or something.
And Petty, Prince. The glizzy must, I don't care what y'all call them. It stays on the plate. God damn it.
Hey,
listen, what? All right. Ain't nothing like a burnt hot dog.
Johnson on that one. That glizzy can go, my nigga. The rest of
the hot dog can go. A hot link, yes. A hot dog, no.
A hot link can stay. Okay? Yeah. A hot link can stay. But a hot dog, a regular ass glizzy,
get rid of that shit.
Ain't no Ayo nothing. Take the baked beans off my damn plate, please.
Anyway. All right, y'all. Y'all let us know in the comments. Anyway, it's time for Soul to Soul. Let's get it cracking.
It is. Let me pull that up.
Go ahead. I can't believe that nigga I can't believe y'all niggas said collard greens.
Bro, I don't even eat white rice.
No,
he said collard greens. Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't eat white rice?
What? You heard me.
I said collard greens.
It's for Sunday dinner, not for the cookout.
That's a fair assessment. But nigga, that's what's being served at the cookout.
But if it's there, I'm going to eat it.
I'm going to eat them.
Yeah. I don't eat white rice, people. I don't eat grits.
Oh, hell no.
I don't eat grits either. Unless it has sugar on it.
Y'all about to get beat the fuck up. Oh, hell
unless it has sugar on it.
And you will get beat up for that,
eating it with sugar?
You feel me? I know you'll get beat up for that one now. But no,
you guys, you know what? I'm not about to have you guys judging me, okay? But here is my Soul to Soul for today. Hustle in silence and let your success make the noise. So just be on your grind. You don't got to be all loud. You know, just let the success speak for itself.
Unless you eating grits and sugar, my nigga, then I'm gonna be
you
loud.
Know
as
what?
fuck.
Leave me alone.
I'm gonna be loud.
Whatever, you guys.
In displeasure.
Whatever.
How dare you disrespect the fucking greatness of grits? Y'all niggas need y'all ass. Well, I can't believe you. I got niggas on my show that don't eat grits, and one that eat grits with sugar. This is bullshit.
I will pass that shit off.
At least I eat it. I mean, dang.
I am appalled.
No.
I'm appalled. Anyway, y'all have a happy Memorial Day, bricklayers. We appreciate y'all coming and fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? You know where to find us at. We all down there. You see all the shit. Make sure you hit it. Hit it up. Again, appreciate y'all coming out. We out of here. Have a good night, folks. Be safe. Peace.
Mm-hmm.